Good day. In this episode of Inner Neighborhood, we're still interviewing Gordon Johnson, the chairperson of our school trustees. I'm with my partner in the agency, Janet Duffy, and she's going to kind of go over some fun facts and some very interesting new developments that are happening with our school district.
I know. Actually, I think Gordon's going to share the fun facts. What would you like to talk about first?
Well,
the new school or the fun facts?
Let's launch into some fun facts.
Okay.
Let's do it. I don't know if people realize that the Great Falls Public Schools is the second biggest public employer in Great Falls. And the first is Malmstrom.
Oh, well, there you go.
There you go.
And so I did not know that, actually, because I thought
there
it
you
was
have it.
healthcare. But thank you.
Public
Yeah.
is that kind of the key word, right?
Yeah, private would number one would be benefits, and then Great Falls Public Schools.
Okay.
That's the clarification.
Okay.
So they're
there we
number
go.
two in either category.
Yeah.
We have 750 teachers we employ, but our total employment with all types of people that are crossing guards and food service people and all these
Can I just do a shout out?
essential people.
There is the cutest crossing guard on 9th Street on the corner of, she's where the office supply is.
Yeah.
She dances and waves.
I
and
know.
Doesn't she
smiles.
wear costumes
Yeah,
sometimes?
she was, I don't know who that is, but shout out to her. She's so cool.
You know, you're absolutely right. I mean, these people are essential, but they also have these beautiful
I
personalities.
know, it's just
You know,
amazing.
And they're around our kids. They're sharing these beautiful personalities
well, and around
our
us
kids.
old people driving and making us sad. Which is always so cool.
Anyway,
We're middle-aged, Janet. We're not old.
meanwhile, back at the ranch,
Yeah.
we have a total of about 1,450 employees all told. And these people, I mean, we have 7 bargaining agencies. Our HR director, Luke Deakins, deals with 7 bargaining
That's a lot.
agencies. That's a lot. And we just ratified a contract for paraprofessionals, and nobody's getting rich teaching
No,
or
they are
working
not.
for the Great Falls Public Schools, from the superintendent down to this cute little crossing guard.
Right.
Nobody's getting overpaid, trust me. And so we're very proud of our people, and we do employ a great many people in a lot of important positions as well.
Right. And just the work ethic. I walk by an alternative school very early in the morning, like 5:30 in the morning, and the kitchen people are there working. I'm just like, wow.
Yeah, I know that as chair, I don't work full time at this point in my life. And it's sort of a good thing because being chair of the school board takes a lot of time. It's like a job.
Right.
And so I was in a meeting until 8 o'clock last night, and that's not untypical.
Yeah.
So and so you have administrators who are at the Hill District Office building very frequently from morning until night and doing their jobs.
Why did my area of knowledge on what you were talking about was, how about the meals? The amount of meals that we serve, the miles that those bus drivers drive those kids, especially in a remote state like us.
Right. Yeah, we have 66 food personnel, cooks, servers. They're all marshaled by Jessa, and she's fantastic. Talked about you have to plan months in advance to get the commensurate number of chicken tenders.
Yeah, the chicken nuggets story kind of gave me
show up for
goosebumps.
lunch. You know, it's months in advance. You're planning for hundreds of pounds of French fries and
Can't even fathom.
And the
I
supply
know.
chain issues exist there as well.
it does.
Which was
They had some challenges. Transportation. Our buses. We have like 6,100 kids that go by bus to school from September through May. And September through May, our buses travel 1,600,000 miles.
Wow.
I mean, it staggers the mind. People just don't realize the extent to which it's just a lot of attentiveness that needs to be given to. And our transportation chair has to deal with where these kids are getting picked up and how many miles they go, and if somebody lives a little bit out of town, how do you accommodate that kid? And there's a lot of issues that have to be ironed out to make sure that everybody's getting to school safely and on time.
Absolutely.
And then we have that final huge hurrah that's happening on the teacher acceleration.
Right. Now, in the past legislative session, there was a lot of motion towards what they called charter schools. And there was a plethora of bills, and there were two that stood out. One was from Kalispell, Sue Vinton, a representative up there, and the second was Fred Anderson, who lives in town. That's me. That's the call of the Vikings.
Okay, I'm looking over my phone going, I don't think it's ever done that before.
We're going to ignore it.
Okay.
Anyway, we work that Great Falls Public Schools does under the advisement of the Montana School Board Association.
Absolutely, yeah.
They're incredible. They really keep their finger on the pulse of the legislature and advise us as things happen, because we need to be proactive. I mean, I was down in Helena a couple times testifying. We were told by the Montana School Board Association that the charter school bill is coming. Whether you like it or not, you might as well organize it so that, I mean, when you own it.
So that it works for you.
So it works for us.
Yeah,
And so we did. And Sue Vinton's bill is going to be in legislation forever. It'll die there. Fred's bill is alive, and we have a application to OPI, Office of Public Instruction in Helena, for funding for this charter school, lab school. What else do we call it? Magnet school.
Yeah.
In our district, it's Morningside that's going to be transformed into this school. It's going to have master teachers, many of whom are already there. A master teacher is a teacher that has a master's degree and has some experience in teaching. We are in alliance with the University of Montana Dillon Western, and we're going to work with their education department, where kids that come out of high school and want to be teachers are going to come to our school and learn how to be teachers from the ground up.
It's so exciting.
It is. It's a wonderful.
Yeah.
It's going to be a wonderful program. It's sort of
3 years?
they can do it in 3 years.
Wow.
These young people. I mean, so you might be a young teacher, first year, instead of waiting to student teach when you're a senior at college. You'll discover right away if this is something that's
If it's right for you.
If it's right for you or not.
I know, what a great idea. Instead of getting to that part where you're finally getting to student teaching, then you're like,
A lot of people just discover they don't have what it takes to manage a classroom of kids.
And it's not a bad thing, but it's good to know that sooner rather than later.
It is.
One of the things that's exciting. The other thing that's really exciting is the attention the kids will get.
Yes.
The students will get.
Well, they double up. Yeah.
Yeah, so completely.
Well, we look forward to having you back, Gordon, and look forward to...
Well, it's been my pleasure to speak with the both of you about something I'm very passionate about, and you are as well, and I think our community is very proud of our Great Falls Public Schools.
We are. We are.
And thank you again for the invitation.
Thank you for your time. Support the Great Falls Public Schools.